Greetings! Let's play The Uninvited. The Uninvited is an adventure game made by Icon Simulations from 1986. It was first made on the Macintosh and got ported to many other platforms like the NES, the Amiga, and the PC. And, well, give you a brief explanation of the game. You have an inventory screen, some verbs to interact with the surroundings. You can, since you can't see yourself, you have a yourself button to, well, look at yourself, use stuff with yourself. You have an exit window, so you can always see where you can go. You have a point of view shot of your surroundings, so you can interact with it. And you have a text box which explains stuff like if you look at something, it tells you here how it looks and what you read, what you see. If you enter a new room, it tells you the surroundings of the room, and so on. Since I don't know if you can really read what's down there, I'm going to read it for you. Well, and the story so far is you had an accident with your little brother. Your little brother's gone, and now you're looking for him. And, well, let's start. Good afternoon. You have been summoned as the Uninvited. Look out! The last thing that you remember before the darkness rushed up to claim you is your brother's startled cry. You managed to swerve around a shadowy figure that appeared in the roadway, but lost control as the car jumped his shoulder and plunged headlong into this tree. Swiveling your battered head, you survey the wreckage. You realize that you are alone. Your kid brother must have gone to get you some help. As you pry yourself free of the steering wheel's embrace, you can't help but notice the pungent odor of gasoline, and it leaks from a ruptured gas tank. Well, this tells us if we idle around too long here, like looking at the steering wheel, looking out of the window, the car is going to explode. So, let's open the door. The car door opens with some effort. The accident caused some damage to the door. And let's go. Boom! There's a mighty explosion behind you as the car bursts into flames. That will at least save you the cost of a tow. Better to try to find your younger brother and have him call a cab instead of a tow truck. Click to continue. You stand at the front porch of a house. This old, Gothic mansion casts gloomy shadows all around you. A sharp wind cuts through your flesh to chill your bones. The pounding thunder grows louder and more threatening. Well, the adventures from this time are pretty hard, and you can already, well, screw the game if you don't open the mailbox, open the letter, and take the amulet. You're going to need this, or you can't finish the game. Let's read the letter. The note reads, Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in the battle against the evil one. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. The undead fears symbology. Still the evil, set it free for the sake of family. Okay. We can look at the statues. This marble statue represents a young Grecian man. He seems straightened to greet oncoming visitors, but seems out of place. That's right. Let's open the door. Go in. As you enter the mansion, the door slams close behind you. Welcome home. This entrance hall is a large, extravagant, luxurious room, yet it feels strangely oppressive. So, we are inside the house. We can't leave, like you heard. Open the door. And the door that slammed itself shut behind you seems stuck, as if a great force is keeping it from being opened. And we're going to have a time limit. It's not a very hard time limit, since the evil of the house is trying to overcome you, and if you don't hurry and idle around too long, you're going to die. Then you have to start the game again. Open the door. I know you can open the door by double click, so I'm going to use this now. This room was designed for deep thought and research. Obviously it was once inhabited by a serious man of letters. The harsh silence in the rest of the house is muted in this room of contemplation. Okay, let's open the book and read it. The book is opened into a page which seems to be filled with definitions. Instantum, sudden and momentary. here and gone in an instant. Illuminaris, a bright white light. Projectum, the propulsion of an entity. Spiaca, a small flame or spark. Specan, to talk, talking. Hairfoot, the head, the skull, etc. Magisterium, mystery. Abraxas, it is a magical word, a vehicle through which magic is directed. Since I already played this game like a madman, and I usually know this stuff, but I still wanted to show you where you get the casting aspect of the game. I want to show you. Speak to the statue. Specan herfort abraxas. The statue trembles and utters the words, "Help your brother." Okay. So, we're in the hallway. Let's go upstairs. Open this door. Since I know most of the riddles, I'm still trying to show you how to solve them. Like, I'm going to explain this when it comes so far. Let's save the game and I'm going to show you this sequence. The tower, open. You pull in a cell door until the cold iron finally gives way. A hideous figure in the shape of a decapitated peasant forms inside the cell. A severed head speaks as it hangs from its hair. "There is no escape from here. There's only one sentence in this cell, an eternal life sentence. There is no escape, no escape, no escape." His voice fades out as the ghastly image fades away. And if you're going to go into the cell, as you enter the cage, you hear the door slam shut behind you. There's no escape. You're trapped here for eternity. Eventually you die and your flesh decays, greatly adding to the old mansion's atmosphere. And we're dead. Okay. New save game. Elanarae. So, we go to the... What? You now have to question the reliability of your eyes. You think you see a somewhat cute, abstract creature with a key in its hand pants by. You're not sure whether it's your eyes or your mind playing tricks on you. It could be both. Well, we're going to use this little fellow later. The bottle's label reads, "No ghost, for poltergeists, vampires and other undesirable undead visitors." Okay, open it. The bottle is now open. As you remove the cap from this small bottle, a foul odor bombards your olfactory senses. The liquid contents of this nearly empty bottle produces a smell similar to that of an injured skunk. It reminds you of the smell of decay that surrounds the house itself. Okay. We're going to need this, and let's go downstairs. Save again. I'm not going to show you all of the death scenes, just the ones I personally like. Whoop! A mysterious woman appears. She is dressed as Scarlett O'Hara, and she stands with her back to you. Okay, let's say hello. Whoop! You have gotten the attention of the mysterious lady. She turns to face you. Her face is devoid of any flesh. You're frozen with horror as she begins whipping your body into a bloody mess. Okay, that's not very nice of her. Let's open the door and use the no-ghost on her. You pour the foul-smelling liquid on the head of the overdressed guest. The liquid seems to burn as it drips over her. The belle lets out a horrifying scream as she appears to melt helplessly. Suddenly you feel like Dorothy and her little dog too. The bottle is now empty. I really don't understand the Dorothy reference. If somebody could explain to me, that would be really nice. Is this from Oz? Probably. Oh, Wizard of Oz. Sure. Okay. I solved the mystery. Finally. Okay. Since we killed her, let's go upstairs again and open the diary.